Hugo shouldn't be swinging the bat like that.
Hugo, you're out, buddy.
What are you doing? Put your
Down the bat right now.
Listen to me. When adults talk to you, you listen to what they're saying, yeah? Why are you swinging the bat at Rocco like that?
The Slap, an NBC miniseries based on a novel with the same title, airs tonight here on WAVY TV 10. This show revolves around one moment at a backyard barbecue when a man slaps someone else's child, and it changes everyone's lives. The show is sparking conversations about disciplining children, especially when they're not your own. We have asked Sam Fabian, Community Outreach Program Manager at CHKD, to join us on this conversation. Thank you, Sam, for coming out and joining us on WAVY News 10 at 4.
It's my pleasure.
So let me ask you, first of all, is it ever okay to discipline someone else's child?
Well, the answer to that is through the definition of discipline. If you mean to teach in a compassionate, respectful way, then sure. I think I would love for my neighbor to teach my child on how to talk respectfully. However, when there's violence and involved, then that's punishment. That's almost, it's criminal.
I was going to say, yeah, you probably could be charged. I mean, anybody can sue for anything we know nowadays. But let's talk about that, since this show is about a slap and not just gently disciplining. Corporal punishment, whether you call it spanking or hitting or slapping, is it ever okay to do to your own child even?
Well, you know, the topic is simple but yet complicated. The simple part is that the research, the American Academy of Pediatrics, says very clearly spanking is not helpful, it is hurtful, and there's other ways to discipline. And again, discipline means to teach. And so that's the simple part. It is hurtful to children. It affects their social emotional development and their ability to connect, to self-regulate. So the complicated part is, what should parents do instead? And that is to discipline, is to teach. And you just don't know to do that. You have to learn how to do that. And it's complicated. So if I were to go to work and my boss yelled and screamed at me all the time and actually maybe pushed me around, what would that do to the relationship? It would make me resentful towards him or her. I would not want to come to work. I would be fearful, and that would not be very good for me. It would be hurtful. So parents need to learn how to teach that's fair and firm.
Let me ask for an example here, because we talked about this on the show just the other day. There was a story out, and one person smacked a child because, let's say, they run out into the middle of the street or they're about to touch a light socket and you smack their hand away. It's a reaction.
It is a reaction. And so when it comes, the most important thing for parents is you want to give them safety or provide them safety. So if they're about to grab a light socket that's dangerous, then our innate is like grab them and keep them safe. And then at that point, you release the grip and you say, whoa, you know, you scared me. That was really dangerous. You know, if you need help getting to the lamp or you want the light, you ask mommy. So you begin the teaching process of what you want them to do.
And you do that so well at CHKD.
Yes, we have plenty of free classes available to parents. Oftentimes parents think, oh, if I'm going to a class, I must not be a good parent. On the contrary, if you're going to a class, that means you love and you care for your children. You want to be the best parent you can be. And so going to the class should actually be something you want to do in order to be the best parent you can be.
Sam Fabian, thank you so much for your advice. We appreciate it. Again, the mini-series that started this conversation is called The Slap. You can see it tonight on WAVY TV at 8 o'clock. People are already talking about this on our Facebook page, and we invite you to join the conversation and participate in our online poll as well. You can do that right now.